Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard to the video. Today, we're going to be going over multiple things to help you on your Sea Thieves adventure when you're alone. It's always handy to have your crewmate on deck, but if you happen to be alone, you've come to the right place. Whether this is your first solo adventure, or you're a very experienced pirate, some things in this video should still help you. The first thing you're going to want to do when you spawn in is loot up your ship. A decent amount of food, around 80 cannonballs, and around 50 wood. That is my personal recommendation for the amount of supplies you have. If your outpost doesn't have enough supplies, you should sail to another one that has more supplies. Once you stock up the ship, the next thing you're going to want to do is sail to the nearest non-active fort. The reason you're going to want to do this is it also has extra supplies you can stock up your ship, mainly cannonballs from the towers, but there's also a lot of gunpowder barrels there. As a solo sailor on the seas, you're going to want to be able to sink big ships, and if you run out of cannonballs in a fight, you're going to need something else. A gunpowder barrel is always my way to go. A tip of advice here, if you place a gunpowder barrel on somebody's ship, always try to stay alive. If you blow up the gunpowder barrel and you die, the enemy can patch up their ship very fast. The next general tip for being alone on a sloop is always know where to hide on the enemy's ship. Whether it's another sloop, a brigantine, or a galleon, I have a video on it. I'll be linking it in the description if you want to go look. There are a lot of good hiding spots, but if you're new to the game, I recommend going to the crow's nest. If the enemy has a lot of gunpowder barrels up there, you can hide in them. However, the crow's nest is checked pretty oftenly, so always be looking for other spots that the enemy might not see you in. Even though you may be alone, tricking the enemy is always the best way to sink them and get all of their loot. Now, whatever gun loadout kit you're rocking, as a solo, I always recommend to have a sword. For me, sword dashing is a crucial part in playing Sea Thieves. It gives you more agility and movement freedom. In my sword guide video, I talk about sword dashing and how you can use it to trick your enemy. This video will also be linked in the description. Also, if you're trying to hide on enemy ships, don't be afraid to scuttle your ship. Unless you have an abundance amount of loot for a solo player, if you're on an enemy's ship and they see your ship, they're gonna probably think something's up, especially if no one's on it. However, if you hide your ship behind a rock, most of the time the enemy won't think it's there. A good idea when you're solo and doing forts, park on the side of the island where the cannoners can't hit you, leaving the cannons alive. The cannons are the only way that you'll be alarmed if an enemy is coming. I also talk about this in my Ashen Fort video, which will also be linked in the description. Anyways guys, that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys would like to see a part 2 to the video, I still have a bunch of knowledge I can pass down. Let me know down in the comments. Once again, all this is strictly based on my opinion. If you think there's something you can do better in solo slooping, please let me know down in the comments. Anyways guys, thanks for watching and have an amazing day.